So what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this trade? Similar to Giannis, how do you see this team performing in the playoffs?
Yeah,
How does he fit? Yeah, let me know something. Let me know something.
yeah, what's it called? Yeah, with this LaMelo trade, I mean, okay, I'm gonna start with the Timberwolves side. The Timberwolves side, I mean, yeah, I like it, but I don't like it. I think he definitely needed to replace kind of, point guard Mike Conley. He's getting real old. I think you needed to find that new guy, but I'm just not sure that LaMelo was the guy you needed. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of like he's kind of. I mean, I don't see his game kind of adapting well with Minnesota, and also on the Timberwolves end, they kind of lost. They lost, defense. Of course, they lost the defensive presence, and they've definitely lost, floor spacing. You know what I'm saying? Rudy Gobert can't shoot to save his life. So, and then they traded away, like, they're kind of only really stretch big with Nas Reed that can kind of really space that floor and, make, like, just make space, for, like, players like Anthony Edwards or, you know, like players like Ant to kind of really, like, dominate. For the Hornets, I think this is, I think this is kind of good, but also I don't really know because I don't know who's going to be, like, the guy to really, control the pace for uh control the pace for the Hornets for now. But I like their addition to Nas Reed because they kind of needed that guy that can really adapt really well. And Nas Reed is probably one of the most adaptable players that I know that's in the league right now. So I think I think the Hornets they definitely run the trade. And I know they got like a lot of picks or a good amount of picks and stuff. So you know, that's just that's what I think.
Yeah, no, I completely agree, bro. That's exactly why you're on the show with me, bro. We got the same opinion, feel me?
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, I mean, to me, I just like Lamelo. I mean, it's gonna be interesting. But
yeah,
like you said, I definitely feel like the spacing, but at the same time, they do have Isaiah Evans coming in. I feel like he's gonna be a great spark coming off the bench.
yeah, yeah.
Um, but man, I mean, Nas Reed, especially in those playoffs, he played a big role. I feel like
That's what I'm saying.
they might have kind of undervalued him in the trade because
Yeah,
he was a guy. Um, but yeah, I mean, he just really fit right in with the team. But I mean, like I said, I think Lamelo. I think he can fit in anywhere. I think he's that
yeah,
talented. I think he's such a good passer. Um, but I feel like this trade to me was mid. Like I feel like the Timberwolves, like kind of like Miami, like they don't really get better. I
yeah,
feel like they're the same. They're going to be in that same position. Semifinals, maybe Western Conference Finals, but with OKC and San Antonio, that's not likely. I mean,
yeah,
OKC and San Antonio are probably going to be battling it out for the next 4 years, 3, 4 years.
yeah. That's
So
what it's looking like.
they just didn't really take a jump. I don't feel like Lamelo takes that jump, especially because of his defensive ability. Um,
Yeah,
and I feel like it could get difficult with him and Ant. Like I said, in the Jazz situation with Darren Peterson, too many chefs in the kitchen, and especially when those two chefs are in the backcourt. Like it's kind of reminding me of James Harden, Donovan Mitchell situation.
yeah,
That's what it's kind of reminding me of because it's like it's your turn to score. Now it's my turn to score. Like I just don't really see that being championship basketball, like just straight
yeah,
ice ball. And like I said, I mean the Timberwolves got rid of both of their bigs that's basically for Cat, who won a championship, and Nas
right,
Reed.
right.
And Nas Reed is going to be playing way better in Charlotte because he's going to have a bigger role.
Yeah, right.
So I mean, like I said, I think Charlotte got the better end of the trade to me.
Yeah, that's what
Like
I think so too.
fans, like of course the fans, like they're gonna be like, man, we traded our guy Lamelo, like Lamelo fills seats, aka shout out AJ the Bands for the quote. I mean, but Lamelo fills seats. Feel me? But I think as a team, Charlotte definitely got better. I feel like Kobe White, like we saw what he did in that playing game. Like Kobe White can definitely produce Lamelo level stats. Like Lamelo, okay, boom. I'm pulling up Lamelo stats, right?
Yeah,
Pulling up LaMelo stats, like he averaged 27 and he only shot 40% from the field. Kobe White can definitely reciprocate that. He can definitely
Yeah, I forgot about Kobe White. That's what I'm saying.
like Kobe White can definitely do that. Brandon Miller, but I definitely think they're gonna miss LaMelo's playmaking. His passing ability is otherworldly for sure.
Yeah,
But Kobe White, as far as the scoring end, they're not losing anything. They're gonna still have Brandon Miller, Kneppel. Like the Hornets, to me, they're still gonna be trending upwards. Like even though they're still
yeah,
gonna be upwards. But I'm definitely gonna miss LaMelo in the Hornets jersey. But I think it's fine. It's fine. The trade, it was a fine trade for both sides. It
yeah,
was okay. It was okay.
yeah. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.